Mhm. हाँ जी. Okay. ठीक. Um, mhm. Mhm.
What's going on, guys? Welcome
Let's go.
back. Welcome back to the stream. And so good to be back in less than 2 days, of course, for the EAFC Foot League, which is played on PC this time. So we had two versions, which was on PS and PC. The PC version is now here, and we have our top four players. Of course, it is going to be a fantastic finale. The first match is between Ayush and Abhay. But before we get down to the game, first of all, welcome all viewers. Krishna, welcome to the stream. Fiery, how are you, bro? I have with me, of course, none other than Divyansh Jain, the co-founder of EFC Delhi NCR. We organized this tournament together. EFC Delhi primarily organizing this, and then me and DSM, which is my company, came on board to join hands to be able to successfully conduct this event. And of course, I can't wait to kickstart this. Divyansh, welcome to the stream.
Hi guys. Hi. Hope everyone is doing very well. We have some exciting matches up ahead. Very good matchups. ये लोग जो भी खेल रहे हैं, they have done really well in the league. If you guys know, big score lines, big challenges. Now let's see how they fare. And as a matter of fact, we already have a finalist. Lokmanu. Aman Bindra has already reached the finals. We are just trying to find out who reaches the finals with him.
Yeah, absolutely. Aman has been on
So let's
fantastic
see how it
form.
goes.
Yeah, exactly. We'll see how it goes. Aman has
Absolutely.
been on fantastic form, and now let's see who's gonna reach the finals. Obviously, you guys can go check out EFC Delhi NCR on Instagram, and we have make sure to drop a follow to Diksha Sports, which is my company DSM, and EFC Delhi NCR. You can follow all the results and all the details about future tournaments there. And of course, do subscribe to EFC Delhi NCR's page. And guys, like Katina's stream, of course. It is it's a pleasure to be able to host this for you as always. new territory for me because it's on YouTube. Not exactly new, but I was streaming on Twitch, but this had to be on YouTube. So let's get going, boys. I'm just going to ask these players. First of all, this is Abhay's team that we can see on the screen. What a team this is. Divyansh, just talk about this team. How do you like this? Meanwhile, we set this up and I let the boys know that they're ready to start.
Loki seems like a very well balanced team in front of me right now. Gigi Buffon in the goal with the 95 rating. And then every single part of his, even the defense, the midfield, the attack, it all seems very well managed. As a matter of fact, I was looking at the stream prior to us going live, and Abhay has roughly 3-4 big players that he's not even using right now, like Adana Bonmati, that's 97,
Yeah.
and then Mbappe, who's again 96. So he seems to have his players set, and he has practiced with them a lot, I feel. So it should be a very, very good match. And 33k man still helps.
Yeah, I mean, that's a very good team, well balanced team, I must say. I think what we need to see now is how do these boys go about it. Before we get into the stream, once again, I'm just gonna check my stream and everything is okay. Uh, just gonna refresh this. Should be working fine. Last time we had a lot of technical issues, so I was kind of upset with my OBS. Tried fixing it. Mostly it has been fixed, so hopefully there should not be an issue anymore. But just gonna try and reset this. Let's see. I will check if the stream is popping on my page. Yes, perfect. It is live. Yes, it's live. Perfect. Alright, guys. Srijan, welcome to the stream. Yes, bro, this is the t-shirt from Carol's, the OG Ireland t-shirt. So, crazy, right? I hope my audio is fine. I hope Divyansh is audible as well. I've played some music today just to chill on the stream a little bit. 1 second. Just gonna refresh this, boys. I think I will start this again.
And Lokman, the thing is that the players are ready to start. They are in the lobby.
Yeah. Just need a second, guys. Just need a second to be able to sort this out. Wait. I love this song, man. Savannah. 1 second. Are we live? Please, YouTube Studio, don't fuck this up. Alright. Sorted, guys. Finally. Thank you, YouTube, for fixing this issue for me. Alright, boys. Let's get this started. We have the stream link ahead of us. Both of the players are in the lobby. I'm just gonna go full screen. I will text them that we are ready to go. Just give me a second. All the best, boys. Let's start. Perfect.
May the best man win.
May the best
And
man win. Absolutely.
both of them have a very seems like a fair match. And we are looking at a very exciting, very tantalizing two legs.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
The good part is that दो legs रखे हैं that I feel it came out very well with your match and your match against Aditya. The first leg was tantalizing, bro. Four all, and then a second leg with one which was one-sided at one point. So there's a big advantage of keeping two legs because we get to witness the best gameplay that we can. And here we go, guys. We have. Lukman, could you tell us exactly who's playing from left to right and who's playing right to left?
Yeah, so basically, as we saw the teams, we have Abhay, which is playing from right to left. He's the one streaming because I could see he has the Palika Ronaldinho. And we saw Bullet as
Palika
well.
Ronaldinho back in the chat, guys.
But the chances with Ayush, can he take the shot? Good attempt there, but great defending by
Great
Abhay.
defense.
So just to let the chat know that Abhay is playing from right to left in the black kit, whereas Ayush is playing from left to right in the red kit.
United jersey. Yeah.
Yeah. Abe with a chance.
Plenty of United fans in the chat today.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Looking forward to the final on 22nd. Yeah.
Can't wait, man.
So Ayush again on the attack opens up, but then and a very good chance, but l- unlucky. Abe got very lucky there, no?
Yeah, actually, there. I mean, Rooney could have finished that chance really well, but surprisingly for Ayush, that didn't go in because it was a great
Hmm.
chance indeed. We have Simons.
Ayush seems to be dominating the first 10 minutes, I believe. Like he's on the attack, on the counter all the time, always a threat. On the other hand, Abhay has looked a bit feeble.
Yeah, I mean, when you talk about this, Divyansh, the kind of momentum that shifts. Talking about momentum, he has a chance. Great extra pass there, but well intercepted. But yeah, going back to the momentum, it just takes one goal, the first goal, which is the icebreaker, sort of, that helps you to be able to
Mhm.
gain the momentum. So, Aman, welcome to the stream. Aman is basically the finalist. He's saying, I'm waiting to see who joins me in the final. Has great confidence. Good dribbling from Rooney there. But once again,
Worth the
Abe.
confidence that we've already reached the finals, Loki.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I think once you're sitting in the finals, once you're waiting for your opponent, of course, it makes sense for you to to talk about this because yeah, you want to make it
Keep your
exciting,
morale high.
keep your morale high. Absolutely.
Yes, exactly. And
Yesterday,
meanwhile, Abhay on the attack. This is like, and it seems like Abhay is struggling majorly in the final third. It becomes very tough for him to find that final ball that will convert into a goal. So he's not just getting there, but maybe he's just warming up, and we'll see something change in the second half. अभी पहले half में बहुत time बचा है, as a matter of fact.
obviously, it's just 20 minutes in, but Fernando Torres, great run there, but Ayush once again comes out on top. I think Ayush has been the one who looks more threatening going forward. Likes of Rooney, and he's got Butra and you. Very interesting squad though. He doesn't have many skillers in his team.
That's a free kick.
What I can say.
He doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't. That surprisingly, yes.
It's a great chance, and what a
And
goal that
wow,
is from Bruno Fernandes. Beautiful finish, that
Fernandes,
beautiful finish by
you beautiful.
Ayush there. I mean, that
I,
94 card,
I used
Divyansh,
to do.
it's incredible, really. Great free kick there.
I That's the only card in my roster which is worth anything. Apart from that, everything is shit. Everything else is shit. And I know that card is like super duper good.
Yeah.
Again, Abe on the receiving end, Ayush on the attack again in the United jersey, and he seems very comfortable on the ball after the first goal. And as a matter of fact, the free kick for the first goal that Abhay gave away was a bit lousy, don't you think, Loki?
Yeah, it was lousy, but that tends to happen at the start of the game when you don't have a score line which is going to affect the game that much. But that being said, great chance there for Abhay to burst into that space. But once again, Ayush has been on top of it. But yeah, I think when it comes to giving away free kicks, you don't really think so much. And then when it goes in, that's when you start to
Mhm.
wonder as to now that, me conceding a goal because of that is a huge problem. So once again, I use with Rooney. I love the choice though. As a United fan myself, Chad, I really, really feel Rooney is the kind of a player you would want to play with in FC. And no matter how okayish or average the card is in the game, you'd still want to play with Rooney because you're such a passionate United fan. And if he ends up winning the game for you, there's no better feeling, man. But Torres here, chance,
Absolutely.
great chance there. What a save there from
Chance
Ayush.
first shot on goal for Abhay. Yes.
Yeah, it was the first chance, but
Uh,
once again, Ayush breaks on the counter.
I,
Bruno still dribbling, looks for Rooney, somehow
and
manages to wriggle through, but my goodness.
would have worked better with a lob through pass because Rooney was almost through.
Yeah.
But then and Abhay equalizes
Great goal there, man. That
and
was
hits him with a Rashford.
That was a great pass indeed, and Nicolas Pepe, out of all people, that's an interesting choice, honestly. Good to see him back. He was the player who played for Arsenal for a bit, if I remember correctly, and I think I'm seeing him.
He did,
I'm
yes.
seeing him now after the Arsenal era. Honestly, great goal,
Absolutely.
great goal. But people are asking, who do you think is gonna win? I mean, the way it's going right now, you can't really call, but I think Ayush has had a more dominant game. So everyone who's talking about Ayush in the stream is rightly so, because he has the ball with Javi Simmons. Tries to cut inside, will go for a finesse shot. Great save there by the goalkeeper. And Abe once again on the 45th minute mark gets away. It's crazy. Good game.
And that's all for the first half. Works. But Loki, don't you think Abe has gotten back into his game in the last 5 minutes, like last 15 minutes of the game? He has looked way better when he's attacking, way more composed when he's passing. I feel there's a slight chance that Abe might just make a comeback. You can never count him out.
You can never count him out, because I think what he's done is basically played the way that a certain player wants to play, and he has conceded a goal, Ayush, but I think he's on the right track. He looks more threatening. He's more direct compared to Abhay, but Abhay's approach is I think a little passive, but he has gotten the chance and he's made that convert.
A bit
Olise
more
now,
clinical.
yeah, a bit more clinical. Like he's only had like couple of
Exactly.
chances and he's done well to be able to get into the right positions, whereas Ayush has been a constant threat. Pretty even Stevens, to be honest, and yeah, this is a counter attack now.
And meanwhile, Abe on the attack and loses it.
Yeah,
Butragueño on the ball. Will he find the pass or will he just run himself?
great dribbling there.
He seems to be running himself.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
and an own goal.
so unfortunate that
Embarrassing.
it's
That's
it's
so
it's
unfortunate.
it's the situation where if you don't take an attempt, you don't score, and all you had to do was just to force that pass and get lucky. And Ayush has just done that. I mean, that was obviously that's not something he was hoping for 100%, but you take these kind of goals in tournaments, you need that luck, and very unfortunate for Abe to concede this goal, but still plenty of time. It's a two-legged
Mhm.
affair, so Ayush, I don't think so, won't be too happy about it. He won't feel too secure about scoring that goal because yeah, it's just pretty early days right now. Once again, but Abe defending it really well.
Abe defending well this time around.
Yeah, Amit, welcome to the stream. Hope you're well.
And
I have never faced anyone scoring a long-range
we
free
were
kick like
falling
that.
us Ronaldinho.
Srijan, that's true though. Actually, I've never faced anyone scoring a long-range free kick like that. I mean, it's tough to score these kind of free kicks, but as displayed by Ayush, he just showed that he can score those goals when it comes to that's a chance for Ayush. Takes a shot
Especially
and a beautiful goal
and
there,
another goal.
Divyansh. I mean, that is a classic pass there, and
Absolutely.
that's a two-goal lead for Ayush.
Seems like he has solidified his lead for the second leg. And considering what you were talking about the free kick, I feel at this level when you're competing and you're in a quarter or semi-final, scoring that kind of a free kick with that kind of composure requires a lot of practice and a lot of talent, I believe.
It does indeed. I mean, you need to just know the way it's scored, the curve on the ball, the power you need, and obviously that's something you learn from watching the best of the best players, watching videos on YouTube, trying to recreate what the players do uh, at the highest level. So kudos to Ayush for actually doing that once again on
It
the
was
attack.
an amazing free kick and a well-deserved lead for him. And he's
Good
on the ball
chance.
again and another shot and a goal.
Wow.
Wayne Rooney
That
and
makes
the
me happy, bro. That
signature
makes me
celebration.
really happy as a United fan, I must say.
Me too, bro. GGMU.
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 मजा आ गया यार ये गोल देख के रूनी
Two
से.
Manchester United fan commentators you guys got. Sad for the other PL fans.
Yeah, I mean it's not just that, but honestly, when you see
Wayne
Rooney
Rooney.
scoring,
Yeah.
I think any fan would would, sort of think about the prime
Get a hit
2000s
of
where,
nostalgia.
yeah, exactly.
Yes, the
Exactly.
reminiscence will hit.
Yeah.
The bicycle kick or the unforgettable volley goals that he scored, you can never forget that player. And another chance, and this game seems to be taken away completely from our head. It's 5-1. Wayne Rooney again on the scoring sheet.
Man, what a goal
It's
that
a brace
was.
for him,
Beautiful reverse elastico. Just when we say that Abe has the chance, can he get one goal back? Takes a touch. Nice goal there. He's still in the game.
and he will convert.
Isak, beautiful goal.
Seems to.
Beautiful goal indeed. I think that is something that I always say that once you score a goal, you're so vulnerable. That's the exact moment where you have to be
Mhm.
patient. And Ayush, of course, tries to pull off a kickoff again. He has a comfortable lead. He is the better player in this game, no doubt. But the game is still under Ayush's control
And
because under Abe's control because he can still make a comeback in this game. If he manages to score another one, then it is going to be very close in the second leg.
Abhay might just find a ball through to Torres, and that's an offside. I
Yeah,
believe a couple of seconds late. That's all it was. In the meanwhile, we see Palika Ronaldinho being replaced with Zinedine Zidane.
yeah. I think Palika Ronaldinho has become like a thing on the channel now because we will you will not forget. Just scratch bhai. Welcome to the stream. क्या हाल है आपके? Um, we have a huge fan of Ayush. Ria Singh is very happy to see Ayush performing so well. So we've got people supporting both the players, which is very good. I mean, to see that kind of a support is beautiful. A lot of people have said that my bets are on Ayush. Even Kioma Huyuin said that his bets are on Ayush. So I think it is gonna be.
Fair to say, yes.
Yeah, it's like a proper home fixture for Ayush. He's playing home in the game, and he's got home supporters, probably working out in his favor really well. Abe, you can't count him out though. Still has a chance to
That's
come
all
back
what
into the
we
game.
FC players need nowadays, right? The right kind of support. Platform तो AFC Delhi NCR और DSM provide कर ही रहा है.
Absolutely. There's a chance now. He tries to wiggle his way through. Kurasi, interesting card this. Tries to dribble through. Good pass there to Talisca.
That's a
Can he make
beautiful
the most
pass.
of it? Chips it.
Should have just driven that shot through. Would have been an easy goal. The keeper didn't move enough. Loki, he had ample time in the box.
Yeah, I mean, he should have just gone for a normal shot in there, but obviously in that moment, here's a chance now. Can Abe make the most of it? Has an
And
extra
beautiful ball,
pass.
really fine.
Torres with a chip shot and cleared away by the. Oh
And a
my
goal line.
goodness. Absolutely incredible.
This match has everything. This match has everything anyone would ever ask for. Goal line clearances, long range free kicks. What a beautiful match we are witnessing right now, Lokmani.
Yeah, it's an incredible match indeed. I mean, another chance there for Abe, and he just wasn't able to convert. I mean, beautiful chip shot though, but off the line clearance from Ayush will give him some respite, knowing that he's going to have a 3 goal lead unless
Very well
Abe changes
anticipated
that.
by.
Zidane now has a
And
chance
again on
inside the
the
box,
attack could
goes
be
for a shot.
and Van der Sar to save.
Good chance there for Neto. Tries to play a pass, but just as we said that, Divyansh, great game there, and we conclude that with the result of the first leg where Ayush has won the match against Abhay 5-2. Pretty dominant game from Ayush, but needless to say, Abhay was playing quite well there, and I think that's something that we need to take into account. Divyansh, what do you have to say about this game?
The game seemed very well fought. Abhay seemed to be the taking the hits more, I believe, but Ayush, that we all know him for his pressing. He has been in enough physical tournaments. He has been. I've seen him play before. His pressing is second to none. He does really well when it comes to that, and Abhay has faced the wrath of that. I believe maybe Abhay will learn bet because if you see Lokmanu, by the second half, Abhay looked a bit more comfortable. So maybe Abhay will learn from his mistakes in the first game and do well in the second one.
Yeah, I think if Abhay manages to keep that momentum up with the way that he was playing, I think he did have a chance to get a couple of chances, and I think that that is something that we all want to see. We all want to see a comeback, and if he manages to do that, then nothing like it, because we want to see games like the one we saw between Charanjot and Aditya Chadda, right? Where Charanjot was playing the kind of game that he was 7-1 in the first leg. Then Ayush was Aditya, sorry, was winning what 5-2 in the second leg. So we want that kind of a close sort of an affair between the players. So I'm just hoping Abhay will be able to come back into this game.
I think so, Lokmanu, because Abhay has got the quality. It's just about converting the right chances, finding the final passes. That's all that's required, I believe.
Yeah, absolutely. And just when we see another switch of the team, talk to me about this, Divyansh. What do you think? Why is he making this substitution? He's getting Neto on the left. He's playing Torres. He's removed Isak. Why do you think he's doing that?
I feel that he needs a change in his striking. I feel he needs his attack to be more potent. Somebody like Isak could make those chances that he's requiring, that he failed to make in the first leg. So let's just see how it works this time around.
Yeah, I think he's trying out new players. It's interesting to see though. I
Yeah.
wanna I wanna I wanna know what the chat has to say about this. Actually, I switched the screens. My bad. We'll check out his stream while it's live because the other player is going to send us the link now. These are the changes that were being made. He's actually removed uh, Torres and he's sticking with Isak. Or he actually put Torres on the right wing. He's removed Nicolas Pepe.
In the strike.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's got Pedro Neto on the left wing. Seems like a risky choice, losing the first half and then going with a player who's lesser rated than all of his players. Seems like a weird choice to me, Lukmani.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's it's interesting because Torres can hit those Trivelas. Maybe he has finesse shot, but finesse is something what Neto also has. I think he should be able to switch because Neto is left-footed. So just 1 second, chat. I need to sort out the players' stream. There's always technical halts whenever this happens, so you have to deal with that. If there's a delay, I would
Lokmanya,
say we will. Yeah, please.
if you could just play some music while people wait, would be nice.
Of course, but the problem is this NCS music, bro. It's honestly not the best. That's the problem with YouTube.
Uh-huh.
You can't play that music. Can you?
Uh-huh.
But I love this team, man. I love this team that he has. He's got all the overpowered players. He's got Hulid, he's got Vieira, he's got Saliba. Pretty interesting team, honestly, I must say.
The only weakness I see in his team is somewhere he would require a better right back, but then we don't get very good options. Good options when it comes to right backs or left backs. As you can see, 93 and 92.
Yeah, exactly.
There's always a strike force. And in the meanwhile, Palika Ronaldinho is being played as a playmaker. He's
Palika Ronaldinho. Love to address him like this.
it's a trend now. Look, Manu.
It is indeed. It is indeed. Okay. Alright, guys. 1 second. We just set this up. Divyansh, meanwhile, you can answer the questions of the chat. What does the chat have to say? Grizzy Plays ask, how does one compete? So, Divyansh, could you take that up?
I will definitely do that. Just give me 10 seconds, look, Manu. I'll get to that. I'm just switching the streams. Lokmani, do you mind sharing your stream link on WhatsApp? I am unable to find it for some reason.
Okay, I will share it with you again.
Got it. Never mind. Never mind. Got it. It's all right. Yes. I think he's going for the support. Good. Lokmani, we first of all, before we go any further, you have got queries about your coaching sessions. Coach Loki, how do I sign up for your sessions?
so, so Pushpita is a very good friend of mine. Thanks Pushpita for asking that. Um, that's so
Thanks
so s-
for the indirect marketing.
that's so sweet. Yeah, I was actually gonna say that I am working as a coach to be able to help people better their game. So I appreciate that. I will charge you triple the amount, Pushpita, because I know you as a friend. Um, for others, of course, it's. And then we have a biggest fan of Ayush also, which is Riya Singh, as I said earlier. That's pretty interesting. Um, anyway, all right. So just a second, we're setting up the stream. Divyansh, meanwhile, can you answer Grizzy
Yes.
Plays' question because he's asking how do you sign up for the tournaments?
Yes.
That's something he
So,
should know.
all right. This is something that everyone should know. This is our first edition of the league. It's a monthly league that we have prepared so that everyone gets at least 15 plus games in the league in the group stages, and then if they qualify, there are knockouts. Whatever we are watching right now, these are knockout matches. Now, the second edition is supposed to start anywhere in the last week of this month, and you can just follow our page on Instagram, EAFC Delhi, and you will find all the upcoming tournaments. As a matter of fact, I'd like to add that we have a physical tournament in Gurugram this 25th. So if anybody who's interested who lives in Delhi NCR, they can also visit, Bikers Cafe where we are doing it just like last time, and we'd love to host you in a physical tournament as well. अभी फिलहाल के लिए आप लोग बस पेज फॉलो कर दीजिए. Every single piece of information about any online and offline tournament, you will get it there. What we'll do is we'll tag the link of the page in Lokmanu's bio, like this video's bio, and you guys can just take it out of there. Yeah, so Grizzy, if you're from Hyderabad, you can play this online. So the reason for having an online league is to have players playing from everywhere. We have players from Mumbai, Chandigarh, everywhere. So you can play the online league. It works very simply. We do matches every week. There are match days, and there are basically a particular set of matches that you have to play every week, and then the finals. So you can actually participate even if you are from Hyderabad or anywhere else in India, unless and until you're going out to some other country, because then there are server issues that we face. The Foot League Grizzy will be online only. This is an online concept we have come up with. This will go on every month for at least this year, and then we'll upgrade it to something else maybe. But for now, it's all online. All the Foot Leagues are online for us.
Alright, guys. Sorry for the delay. The player has just shared. I think it's Ayush who shared the link. I'm just gonna quickly go back to that screen where he's live. Ayush Verma. Let's go. All right, boys. Let's start without any further ado, please. We have the first leg going in Ayush's way. Of course, Abhay is down by 3 goals. So let's see how will he do this comeback.
So,
There is a black box on the screen at the bottom right. I'll ask him to remove it. Because that is going to hinder with the gameplay. Alright. But yeah, I hope, Grizzy, your questions were answered. And that you can participate in the future EFC Delhi NCR tournaments, especially the ones that we are going to collab on, be it online or offline as well. Depending upon which city you're in, we're going to see to try and host tournaments in cities where a lot of people are who play FC passionately. So, really looking forward to that. There is a plan in place to be able to host tournaments like this. So, you guys don't have to worry at all. We're going to do offline events as well. But for now, online tournaments are available. So make sure to follow EFC Delhi NCR. Divyansh, if you could just put a link in the chat and I could pin it actually for the chat to be able to follow the social media channels, or just share it right now so that people can just go and
or
give you a follow.
I'll do that.
Yeah.
Just a moment. I'll do that. You can tag it.
Yeah. And Divyansh, I'm sharing the stream link with you right now that you can join.
Mm-hmm.
Just a second, boys. There you go, Divyansh. Just go in the same chat as usual and you'll find it.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Got it.
Perfect. We're just waiting for
Thank
the
you.
face cam to be sorted and then we're good to go. Apologies, guys, for the technical delays. This is why, Divyansh, personally, I prefer PS.
Uh-huh.
Because I personally feel playing on PS because the easy feature is the share screen, and that is not available in PC, unfortunately. So I don't know.
Exactly. Well, maybe EA could do something about it, because I'm pretty sure Microsoft wouldn't.
I don't know. It's got nothing to do with EA. Honestly, it's got to do with PlayStation because you can have share screen for every single game.
No,
So
yeah, I meant EA could actually add a similar feature to what PlayStation has added, joining the party and share screening. Yeah, so maybe, but yeah, that's a big issue for PC players. I agree with you. Check out.
alright, guys. So there is some issue with the black box on the bottom of the screen, but I think we're going to continue with it because it's kind of difficult to remove it right now. It's not from my end. It is from the game stream indeed. So we're gonna ignore that and we're gonna focus on the game because it's the second leg between Ayush and Abhay. Let's see how this goes, boys. Cannot wait for this same United kit from Ayush playing against Abhay in the Arsenal kit. Seems like he's an Arsenal fan, so let's see.
Sad times for Arsenal fans, I believe.
It'll be the same for us as well if we don't end up winning the Europa. All right, there's a lot of
No,
delay in the stream.
at least we got there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chat, is this delayed for you as well, or is this me? I'm gonna refresh this just for a second. Just a second, guys. I hope it's not from my end. It's not from my end. Wow.
No, it's generally there. I'm facing that delay as well.
Yeah. Apologies, chat. I mean, can't do this. Not in our hands. Um,
Hmm.
there's some issue with the gameplay that is coming from the player itself. So not something that happens.
Anyone can expect low money. Yep.
Yeah. But that's chance. Tries to play a pass. We're gonna have to see this in um, slow motion or whatever way it's happening.
Mhm.
It's kind of funny to see it though.
Absolutely. It's a bit blurry on the other end as well. So
Yeah.
let's see. Meanwhile, Abe defending well in the start, having the ball better. Like he's holding the ball better this time around. Or I just jinxed it. He lost it right there.
Yeah, I mean, but he's still on the attack. As you see there, for Ayush though, he's very aggressive with his attack. Even
Yeah.
though I feel the team that Abe has is obviously pretty solid with the likes of Vieira and Hullet, but I really think the way Ayush attacks is something that just makes it very difficult even with the top players that Abe has, likes of Tot Saliba and um, Thuram. In fact, it's difficult for him to stop these attacks because um, Ayush is so direct, and he still has a 3-goal lead, for which it's kind of tough for Abe to counter that. So let's see how that goes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And we have a pause right now. Maybe some issues. Ayush is facing right now, I guess.
No, I think there was probably some tactical changes that they were making, so I think we're good to go.
All right.
Yeah. Here's a
Wayne
chance
Rooney
to.
being highlighted there, 2 goals in the last match. The base has been highlighted.
Yeah, it has been Rooney now. Great dribbling. I really like this Rooney card, which has got 5-star skill. Javi Simons tries to dribble his way past. Again, a technical dribble. What a goal that is from Ayush, man. Beautiful finish from Javi Simons.
Crazy.
Great stuff there, and he extends his lead by 4 goals in this tie. From 5-2 on aggregate, it becomes 6-2. And a long road ahead
Yes.
for Abe to come back into this fixture.
Up, look, Manu, the funny part is that Abhay has the Arsenal jersey and he has the Chelsea emblem.
Yeah.
So it seems like a very secular Premier League approach from him, I believe.
Yeah, I think it's kind of surprising to
And
see. Yeah. Arsenal kit from Abe and Chelsea badge. Whereas
yes,
true and true United fan though, I believe Abe because Ayush, pardon me, because he has Rooney
uh-huh.
and he's got a United kit and he's got Bruno. So no doubt that he's a United fan through and through. Kind of sus about Abe though in this case. We don't know if he's an Arsenal fan or a Chelsea fan, so we can't really make out.
Or maybe neither.
Maybe neither. Who knows? He's just trying to disguise everyone. Vieira, Da Costa tries to play through, but not the best from Abe till now. Again, Ayush is on the attack. Once again, guys, apologies for the way the gameplay is coming out to be. It is from the players' end, so can't really do anything. For us tonight is to just broadcast the gameplay to you and see who makes it to the grand finals and enjoy with you guys. So any technical hiccups, please spare us for the same. Great pass there from Abe. Tries to go for a shot, but the keeper sells. This keeper is so tall, the new Tots card from the Premier League, and had the chance to actually convert this. Not in the best position there. Vieira now heads it down. Both Vieiras actually trying to control the game in the midfield. Neto back to Vieira. Plays a pass to Theo. Can Abhay make something out of this? He really needs this goal in this half if he has any chance of coming back into this game.
Wait,
Olise now.
it seems a tough one, though.
Yeah, it is. It is indeed. I mean, it's easy for Ayush as of now because he's got a 4-goal cushion. He doesn't have to worry too much about this.
He has to just hold it together, that's it, and he'll be through to the semis.
Yeah, all he has to do is just like not basically stress out about Abey's attacks. All Ayush needs to do is just keep his composure. If he gets one more goal, this game is pretty much done. 4 goals still there in the mix, you know, if Abey scores a goal or two. With the way this game is going, Ayush, great dribbling there from Butraenio, just passes everyone through, and what a finish this is, man. Absolutely fantastic from Ayush. And I think that is pretty
And
much...
that's it, I believe.
Yeah, I mean, it's too tough now to come back from a 5-goal deficit for Abey. This is not something we expected, honestly, with the team we saw for Abey, honestly, with the likes of Vieira, Hullet, and all these players that we have. It's crazy. Great.
Yeah,
stuff
we
from
were
Ayush.
discussing this exactly before the stream.
Yeah.
That his team seems to be very, very good, but then it's not converting into the gameplay.
Absolutely not. Here's a chance for Abey. Can he make the most out of this? Takes a touch. Again scuffs it. I mean, he shouldn't have scuffed it over there because he's had plenty of chances in that space, Divyansh. He's just not able to convert it because of, I don't know, like, just panics in the end maybe. Because he is creating good chances there, Abey, but he's not able to convert, and that is not going to get you the result you need. And 45 minutes are up. Half time in the second leg in this quarterfinal fixture, where most likely Ayush is going through because he has a lead of 4 goals now. Very
5
difficult.
goals now.
5 goals.
5 goals now.
It's 2-0. 5 goals now, which is
Yep.
really tough in the second leg.
And as I was telling you, Lokman, it seems like Abhay fails to find the final pass, that final pass that will convert into an assist. He seems to be able to, stuff it at the last moment. Even though he finds the right channels, he finds the right lines, he gets through to the goal and then somehow scuffs it. And we also need to appreciate Ayush's defense for not letting him make, because if it was any other player, they wouldn't be able to defend it that well. His pressing is impeccable.
It is indeed, yeah. I have to say that this is the kind of gameplay you need to have if you want to reach the finals and play the likes of Aman Bindra, who's already reached the finals. He's unbeaten. Here's another chance for Ayush. Tries to cut back inside with Butraenio, but great defending from Abhay. Unfortunately, it's for Abhay, it's just Ayush who's attacking. Not enough space for Abhay to get past Ayush's midfield. Only in a couple of instances. Again, a press from Davies. And that just sums the game up. The confidence Ayush has is crazy. Rooney once again. Reverse elastico. Tries to go through. Takes a shot. And Divyansh, once again, what a goal that is, man.
Absolutely, that was a banger, my friend. You can never ever expect him. Hold on.
It's crazy, man. Crazy, the domination, the one-sided domination that's available on hands for the likes of Ayush. He's just so ready for this game, as we all can see. Abhay now tries to play it. Great chance there and scores from Isak. Unfortunately, won't be enough because the aggregate score right now is 8-4, if I'm not wrong.
8-3, I believe.
3-8,
It's
I believe,
one
yes.
goal.
Yeah, 8-3, I believe. So again, a 5-goal deficit. Once again, Rooney tries to do that incredible flick, man. It's just so crazy to see Rooney, a player who has got 3-star skills normally in the game. He still gets the ball. Great turn there. Just not there for Abe. I mean, he's trying, but Ayush has been too good. 62 minutes are up. Abe on the break. If he gets one more goal, maybe there's a chance. Takes a shot. Great save there by the goalkeeper. You have to say Divyansh though. Abe is trying, but somehow the goalkeeper is always saving it for Ayush.
It has been like that. He's trying and trying, and he has also not been able to stop goals. That's the biggest problem he's facing right now.
Yeah.
Now scoring them is still okay if you're not conceding, but then conceding at least 8 goals in 2 legs, I believe that's game over for you.
It is indeed, man. Yeah, I think it's kind of tough now the way the situation is panned out. Great chance there, and Abhay gets another goal back. So now that makes it 8-4 on aggregate. Still 4 more goals and 22 minutes left on the clock. While again Ayush goes for the attack, is about to kill the game off, and he does. Once again, gets back his 5-goal lead, and that is mostly GG's Divyansh. What a player Ayush is. The way
Game
he's
that way.
attacking. Incredible, really.
That's what we've been trying, Lokmanya, to find the right talents to give them the right platform at the same time. That is the only reason that we started EAFC Delhi NCR 6-7 months back. To find these players, they have been playing in their rooms, practicing for years, but not getting the chance to showcase it. And today they can actually showcase their skills, the level of gameplay on a platform where they can be seen. And I believe that's all the what FC players were missing in India.
Absolutely. I think that's what we need in terms of the passion that people have. Another chance for Abe, manages to score a goal. Wow, what a game! The whole difference about the first leg and the second leg, Divyansh, and as you rightly said, the chance they need to play at the highest level. While we say that, Divyansh, can he make this? Oh
And
my goodness!
yeah,
Wow.
yep. And I think things got intense now.
Yeah, I mean, if that had gone in, probably that would have given the slightest of chances to Abe. Can he make the most of this attack now? He
Mm-hmm.
has to score if he has any chance of somewhat coming back
And
from this. Good build-up play once again. Abe, great through ball. Can Neto make the most of it? And that's a penalty. Can he make this count? Isak. No way, he chips it. That is just overconfidence, my friend. Divyansh, that is something I would expect you to do against me, bro.
you that because if you know you're not winning, at least chip them, give them a panenka to yeah.
Wow.
If you can't beat them, don't beat them, but just put in a sour tinge of taste for them.
Yeah.
And he failed there. Absolutely. Ayush holding it back, holding his player goalkeeper back was one of the nicest choices he could have made today.
Yeah. Been kind of crazy though, this whole
Meanwhile,
one more chance. Tries to go for a
and you
shot
see
again.
the last pass is missing. The last pass is missing consistently. That's what's been the biggest flaw in Abhi's game today.
100%. And just as when you say that, Rooney takes a shot and that seals it. That is the icing on the cake. The cherry on the top for Ayush. GG's to both the players. Amazing game, even though the game was a bit delayed in this case. I have to say both the players did a fantastic job to actually produce this kind of a gameplay. And Divyansh, your thoughts on this game? Incredible matchup between both these players, I must say. Thank you, Grizzy Play. I really appreciate that. Whatever you said here. Uh, GG's to both the players. Fantastic, fantastic indeed. Just waiting. I think we have lost Divyansh. Divyansh, are you there? So now Ayush advances against Rahul in the semi-finals. We're gonna quickly come back into the stream, boys. I will be right back. I would just need 5 minutes and I will be back. So don't leave the stream. Uh, Meanwhile, I will put up the FC Pro tournament that's happening. Just give me a second, guys. Let's have a quick look at what's happening in the E-Champions League, and I shall be back in a minute. Stay tuned, boys.
I'm sorry, I had a technical glitch. Hello?
Yeah, Divyansh, I'll be back in 5 minutes. Yeah, I'm just taking a quick break. You can be with the
No
with the
problem.
audience, and I put on some E-Champions League where Anders is playing, so the stream can watch that.
I
Meanwhile, you can talk to the chat. I'll just be
I
back.
I would also like to take that 5 minute break with you. Like I have to go somewhere. I need 5 minutes as well. So let's get back after 5 minutes. Let them watch the E Champions League.
Perfect, guys. Enjoy the game between Verge Gang and Young. Be right back.
All right, guys. Hey guys, I'm back. Ayush, can you hear me? Ayush, can you hear me? Yeah. So congratulations, first of all, to the next round. Amazing gameplay, bro. Amazing gameplay. Your defense was immensely unbeatable at day. So I feel आपको कैसा लगा आपका gameplay? What challenges did you face against a player like Abhay, who's a bit passive, but his attacks are still clinical?
A little bit lucky with the own goals and stuff. So it was a really close game, but I think the luck of the dice was on my side this time.
Sorry, Ayush, could I ask you to repeat this? So you were on mute. Now you're on unmute. So yeah, please tell me how was the game for you?
Yeah, so as I was saying, his team was really good. He had some really great players, and he was also really good at attacking. But my keeper made some really crucial saves, and I also got a little bit lucky with the own goal and stuff. So it was a really close game. The match scoreline might not reflect that, but yeah, the luck of the dice was on my side this time.
Pretty impressive, Ayush. Pretty impressive. So I think you are now playing against Rahul. Tough challenge ahead. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I just trust in my boys Bruno and Rooney. One of them make me fall in love with football. The other makes me still want to watch football. So yeah,
GGMU, rooting for you.
GG.
Unbiased opinion of mine, I'm rooting for you just because you're a United fan. Fair play, man. Like, let's go ahead. Let's set up the next match, Lokmanya, I believe. Are we set? Do you need more time?
Yeah, we just need to see how the players are gonna coordinate for the stream because Ayush had some issues with his stream, and Rahul apparently is facing an issue with his stream, right? As he said, it's kind of tough for him to be able to stream this game. So we're just trying to figure out how do we how do we go about this. Just need a few minutes, guys, to sort this out. All right. So Ayush would request you to stream both the legs if that's okay with you, but we would need the quality to be a bit better because it was
Yeah,
kind of
I'm just
laggy.
working on my OBS. Really sorry for the stream quality. Just give me
That's
2 minutes.
that's okay, that's fine. So if you could just sort that out,
Yeah.
then it would be great. And I'll just be back, guys. Let me sort this out. Yeah. Meanwhile, enjoy the E Champions League. Some top quality gameplay at the highest level. Tex, of course, playing against Yilmaz. So just be right back.
It doesn't get better than this.
Yo, what's up, guys? Sorry for the delay. We're just trying to set up the game. As you can see, we're watching the E-Champions League while the other game is being set up. Now, of course, we have Ayush versus Rahul. We're just gonna ask the players to start very soon without any further ado. Giriraj, welcome to the stream, brother. How's it going? Good to have you on the stream, brother. Divyansh, are you there?
Yes, I am. I just got disconnected for a second.
Perfect. So we're waiting for the players to get ready and start the game without any further ado. Uh, Meanwhile, Anders versus Young is going on, and Tex versus Emre Yilmaz. And Yilmaz scores another goal. I think this is the kind of a high quality match you want to watch, honestly, at the highest level.
Mm-hmm.
This is the kind of these are the kind of pro players you take an inspiration from. I mean, I've been watching them play for years now, and I've done so many watch-alongs where the players are, playing at the highest level. That just goes to show what a goal from Wolfgang once again, man. What a player. He just he just loves to celebrate like this every single time, and that is the kind of we are witnessing prime Anders Wolfgang here. Meanwhile, we wait for this game. Too much fun to watch this kid, man.
Go Sue.
He goes. Alright, let's get started.
Krishna Ronaldo making a worldwide name.
Krishna Ronaldo.
Okay, I believe the players are ready.
Yeah, I'm just checking in with them. Can't wait to start, of course, the finale also. It's gonna be incredible because Aman is unbeaten in the league. He's not lost a single game throughout this tournament, and even though, it just goes to show, man, that consistency, if you're playing in a tournament, just like how CJ went unbeaten, so that is the case with Aman in the finals. And if he can actually manage to win this whole tournament without losing a single game, that would just be incredible. He'll assert his dominance in the PC scene, and this is what we want to see, right? This is what we want to do. We want to be able to have all these players who are not competing on the face cam, on the streams, to give them a platform to be able to do that, and for the people to watch and see and learn from them. It's just great to see, man. And Emre Yilmaz, by the way, makes a comeback. He gets a 92nd, 91st minute penalty. Divyansh, if you're watching this, you
Yeah, I'm
would love
watching
to
it.
see
Yeah,
it. And he scores.
and there's a bit of a delay, but yeah, got the penalty now.
Obviously, no worries. But Chad, are you watching this? We all know about all these players. Everyone who plays FC knows about how good these players are. And E-Champions League night, nothing better than that. Incredible stuff indeed.
Exactly. Yeah, and in the meanwhile, look, I'd like to point out one thing.
Yeah.
So both the players who went unbeaten in PS and PC are Punjabis. So maybe it's a Punjabi thing now.
I thought you were talking about E-Champions League and I was like, भाई ये क्या कह रहा है? Emre Yilmaz
नहीं,
और
नहीं.
Tex कब से पंजाबी हो गए?
एमरे इल्माज तो जाट है भाई. No, but these are top players. But yeah, coming back to our own foot league, I believe it's been Punjab's luck. Both of the players, Aman and Charanjot, are Punjabi. So
Yeah.
just pointing it out.
Yeah, man. Honestly, it's crazy to see.
Whereas I'm also Punjabi, I got beaten pretty much a lot in the tournament. So maybe not.
Maybe not. All right. Just waiting for the link. Man, the NCS music, I absolutely can't stand it, bro.
Essential is so that you can't stand it. Ayush Verma. Could you share the link of Ayush's YouTube channel, please,
Yeah, I'm
on
just
WhatsApp
waiting.
if you
I'm
could?
just waiting for a fresh link. He said he's gonna send another on Discord,
Uh-huh.
so I'm just waiting for that. Once he's able to share that, then we're good to go. It's gonna come here itself. Then we can start with the semi-finals now.
Got the link. Yep.
Yeah, I've just asked him to share it on. I don't think so. That's the link.
Yeah, I'm watching it. I'm watching it already. It's working now. God particles. Okay, it's showing the previous match. Yeah, it's working now. It's in the WhatsApp group. Look, one you can check.
Yeah, I'm just checking.
And meanwhile, we have Lala on the loose YT in the chat with us. Lala, how are you? The
I'm good, bro.
unbeaten Lala.
Hello, I'm good, bro. How are you?
All good, all good. Are you all set for the match?
Yeah, I'm kind of set. Yeah, I didn't practice a lot, but yeah, I'm not able to find the rival matches right now, so I'm not practicing enough.
Alright, guys, we have the link.
Are you?
We have the link. How are you feeling about this game, Rahul? What do you think is gonna happen? I hope I'm audible.
We need to clarify. Lala is Rahul or Lala is Lala on the loose YT Amandindra?
I think that's
I'm,
Aman.
yeah, I'm Aman.
Aman, है ना? Uh-huh.
This is Aman.
Okay.
Okay. Aman,
Rahul has to join.
Aman, we're gonna mute you. We're gonna mute you. We're
Yeah, no
gonna
worries,
get
no worries.
back
I'm
to you in the
muted. I'm muted.
finals.
No worries.
All right. Perfect. So we have the game ready.
And
All right, we're good to go. I think
Ayush in the
the
night.
stream quality looks good as well, Divyansh. I think this is much better. So we are ready for the semis now. Let's do this.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
All right, boys. Let's
After
do
all the
this.
glitches, I hope this goes well.
Yeah, I really hope it goes well, man. Let's see how this goes.
Gabbar 11. Rahul has a good sense of humor, I believe. Gabbar 11 is the name of his team.
Gabbar 11. It's not Gabbar actually.
Trying.
It's Gabbar. But I don't know how.
No,
he's-
I believe his intention must be about to write Gabbar, but yeah. And we have the kickoff now. Rooney, like, Xavi Simmons with the ball. We've got Lokmani. We've got Ayush kicking off from left to right in the red United jersey, the red kit,
Yeah.
and we've got Rahul from right to left in the black Olympic Lyonnais kit. Let's see, and we have the first goal, as a matter of fact, in the first 3 minutes of the game.
That's incredible indeed. What a goal from Ayush. Beautiful start from Rooney Tunes, is what his name is. Just the reference is Looney Tunes, but now he's put Rooney Tunes, and that's something I love as a United fan. And I myself, I would say I'm backing up Ayush in this case because he's a United fan, number one. And second of all, of course, is him being a United fan and a Rooney fan more than anything. But Rahul now on the attack. Let's see how he does. Again snatched away by Zambrotta. Tries to play to Bruno Fernandes. Look for Butrahenio. It's going to be a good game. It's a two-legged affair once again in the semi-finals of the EFC Delhi NCR and DSM's EA FUT League that is happening on PC today. This is the finale. Anyone who's tuned in right now, welcome in, guys. Great game upon our hands, and of course the finale we have with the winner of this will be playing Aman Bindra. That's going to be a
In
good
the
game.
finals.
Great pass there, but just offside.
And Lokmani, do you feel that Ayush has, carried on his momentum from the first two games against Abe, and he just shell-shocked Rahul a bit in the beginning because he seems a bit more warmed up.
Yeah.
and Rahul wasn't expecting that counter attack in the first 3-4 minutes of the game.
Yeah, absolutely
And
did
in the
not.
meanwhile, Rahul with the attack, and yes, we will see another goal. Florian Wirtz with the goal. Gareth Bale with the goal. That's a nice card to have, I believe.
Yeah, it's a beautiful goal from Rahul. I mean, honestly, that pass, that composure that he showed was beautiful from none other than Cruyff. Dribbled across the D box. Nice minus pass there to Gareth Bale. And a great finish, whereas straight
And
up
a simple
Ayush.
finish there.
Yeah, absolutely. Ayush again on the attack. Simple R1 dribbling, trying to get through. That kind of dribbling is called the technical dribbling, and that gives you a lot of opportunity to be able to break down the opponent's defense. And that's what these players are so good at. Bruno now to Butraenio,
And a
back to
beautiful
Rooney.
ball to Rooney. Rooney, can he finish it?
Rooney was
And
kind
as
of
we can
close.
see,
Yeah, Divyansh, go ahead. No worries.
Ayush is facing some internet issues. Sorry, really sorry. Ayush is facing some internet issues during the game. Can you see the yellow jitter sign that's coming up on the screen?
Yeah,
It's gone now, but it was there before.
tends to happen all the time in online games. Here's Rahul now with a chance. Furman plays it back to Vitinha. Back to Furman. Good dribbling there. Gravenberch now tries to dribble through. Rahul is actually playing really good. He's making Ayush panic a bit, but Ayush, of course, not committing. Exactly the concentration he needs. Johan Cruyff tries to go for a finesse shot. Hullet once again still has the ball. Can Rahul make the most of the great dribbling from Hansen? But Ayush was on top, defensive. I think this game has the potential to go anywhere, honestly, Divyansh, from what I can see. Goes for a Trivela. Rahul seems like a very good player, and he's definitely going to be putting Ayush to the test.
I'm pretty sure he will. Again, another Trivela shot, which was a pretty good one, but a good save from Kels. And I feel like Rahul has made a great comeback. He seems way more composed. The only thing is that, again, Ayush's defensive magnificence has always proven right. So we'll see. It's a very tough match in front of us.
Yeah, it is indeed, and I think let's just see how it goes because both the players are attacking really well. From what I've seen, Ayush's attack is more deadly than how he's composed in the defense because both the players offensively really good, testing each other out. Great chance for Gareth Bale now on the wings. Can he make the most of it? He's going to look for a cutback pass. Tries to play it through. Foreman. Great composure there from Ayush to use that second man pressing. He loses the ball in a very dangerous position. Butraenio now. Can Ayush make the most out of this? Looks for a pass to Rooney. Tries to turn in, but Hullet ever so present. What a game this has been, Divyansh.
No Rooney Tunes this time, I believe. Yes, absolutely, Loki.
Gareth Bale now has a chance
And
to
will
cut
we see
back in.
another?
Hullet tries to go for a shot. Once again, the constant attack of Rahul is making Ayush a bit nervous here. He's holding his ground well. Manages to do so once again. But every time Rahul goes forward, he looks really threatening. And that's exactly what Ayush did against Abhay as well. If we have to see because of the stats and the gameplay as well. Great composure there as well while defending. Honestly, Rahul has been fantastic, Divyansh. I don't know for some reason why I want to make it more interesting. Even though I'm a United fan just like you, and I love Rooney, and I love how Ayush has been playing. But I think because you're going with Ayush, I would want to go with Rahul in this case. Let's see how that pans out. My money is on
Choosing sides,
Rahul
are
the way
we?
he's playing.
I'm still gonna go with Ayush. I feel that he's gonna come through.
Let's see what happens now. Hansen in a very good position. Tries to dribble
Yep.
across away through Furman. Tries to play applies to Cruyff. Turns and beautiful finish that is. From none other than Johan Cruyff. The man, the myth, the legend. What a player Cruyff. This new card
Himself.
of his. Beautiful, beautiful goal. And right on the 45th minute mark, Divyansh, we have seen a beautiful, beautiful goal from Rahul. Growing in confidence. And Ayush has a really tough game on his hands.
And especially when you concede at the last minute of the half or the game, it is always tough to come back from that because it breaks your morale a bit more than getting scored against otherwise.
Yeah, absolutely,
Going
man.
into the half, it gets a bit tough, right? And in the meanwhile, we have got Abe, Ayush, who seems a bit more composed now in the attack, with Butragenu, and Hulit just steals it away.
Yeah, man. It's just.
So Ayush hasn't looked that threatening this time around. What is your take on it, Lokman?
Yeah, I mean, Ayush has been looking threatening every time he goes forward, but the way Rahul is attacking is seeming more productive. If I have to be honest, I think what Rahul has done is he's able to read the play of Ayush's directness through the center, and that's exactly what Rahul is capitalizing on. Every single time Ayush tries to push through the middle, Rahul is on top to be able to defend that. So unless Ayush has a different game plan, it is going to be tough for him to break down Rahul's defense. Rahul's been very composed, and that's the kind of a gameplay that I like. But you never know with Ayush. He scored so many goals. Has a chance with Vieira. Can he make a cutback pass? Great pass that is! First time shot with Xavi Simons, but not enough to beat the likes of Buffon. Good stuff indeed from both the players. Very competitive game. What a turn that is from Johan Cruyff. Absolutely sublime that. Plays it to Hansen. Tries to go for a driven shot. A low driven shot, but the goalkeeper was there. That touch there was so beautiful, Divyansh. With Cruyff, just roll back
It
the
was.
years. Makes me want to watch prime Cruyff in real life that none of us had the opportunity to watch.
Exactly. Maybe just a glimpse of it. What is what this gentleman showed to us today with the FC 25. It was a great turn. It was something that just took me by shock as well while watching it. I can't imagine what Abe went through while looking at that.
Absolutely, man. Great stuff indeed from both the players to be able to give us this FC action. Despite a couple of setbacks with all the stream delays and all, we are into the business end of this competition. Semi-finals. And what a display this has been from both the players. End-to-end FC is what we like to see. Gareth Bale. Can Rahul make the most of it? Tries to do a croqueta. We've not seen that skill move a lot this year, have we?
We haven't. You're absolutely right, Lokman. And meanwhile, Ayush on the attack. It
One-
seems like Ayush is not even able to pierce the final third this time around in this half.
Exactly, this is what I was saying. Rahul has sort of understood that Ayush is trying to run through the middle. And he's able to intercept that every single time. Meanwhile, Rahul is so composed. He's using the wings. He's trying to break through Ayush's resilient defense. Great dribbling there. Can he make the extra pass? He decides to go for a finesse shot. Green timed it, but Rahul was there in the right position. Sadiq, bro, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing really well. Good to have you on the stream, brother. Once again, Johan Cruyff has the chance, tries to do an L1 heel to heel. It's called the lateral heel to heel. Gives you a very nice angle to go for a finesse shot. Once again, Cruyff takes a beautiful touch, plays it to Furman. 70th minute. Gareth Bale. Can he do something?
Bale on.
Oh man, that's beautiful dribbling. It's just confusing Aman.
And what a ball! What a ball!
What a ball
Almost.
that was. And pardon me, he was confusing Ayush a lot. Right outside his box. Rabiot now. Curasi.
Beautiful turn by Girassi, and that should have been in. That should have been the equalizer, I believe.
That really
Maybe
should have been. Yeah, I mean,
what
yeah, Divyansh, as you were saying, he just
Ayush
got a bit complacent over
Uh-huh.
there. Should have had that goal.
Yep. That was the goal that could have, made the second leg a bit more solid for him. But now I feel if he doesn't score one, he will go into the second leg with a big disadvantage.
Oh, 100%. I think that is what he needed this goal, Ayush, to be able to come back into this game, because now if Rahul manages to score this, then he will have a significant advantage in the second leg. Good build-up play once again, but just in that midfield position, Hullet is ever so present for Rahul. Butraenio now tries to cut inside.
Again, just too much. I believe Ayush is just trying too much on the attack, and that's not getting him the right results.
Yeah, absolutely.
Meanwhile, a good ball. Easy for Buffon.
It's a very close game, in fact, Divyansh. After what we've seen in the first two legs, sort of like one-sided in the first leg. This is not at all. This is as close as it gets in the first leg itself, which will shape the second leg up very nicely. Good chance there. Hullet tries to play it back to Furman. Good dribbling there. Back to Hullet. Cruyff. Can he take a finesse shot? What a save there from Sells. Literally flew on his right hand side and saved
Flying
that one. Flying Cells is what I would like to say for him.
Flying cells.
Flying Cells. ये भी थोड़ा पंजाबी साउंड कर रहे हो.
Something-
Flying Cells है जी.
ये तो good हो गया.
ये तो
So
good हो
look,
गया.
when if you remember yesterday, Cassius flew to save a goal, like almost a goal from you yesterday,
Yeah,
the day before yesterday,
yeah.
and that Cells dive just reminded me of that. A lot of nostalgia from day before yesterday, I believe,
A lot
and
of nostalgia.
a great opportunity, but then scuffed last
Yeah.
minute.
Great chance there from Rahul. Actually, he had the chance to make it 3-1, but just not enough to be able to beat the goalkeeper, and it was a side netting. But what a first leg this has been between Rahul and Ayush. As you can see, Rahul winning the first leg against Ayush 2-1. Only has one goal difference to come back into. Divyansh, what do you think about this game? Your thoughts?
Very equal fought game. Both the players looked, they could just take it away at one point. But I believe Rahul looked a bit more stronger, a bit more composed. But my bet is still on Ayush, because I don't feel like I should, hedge my bets anywhere else right now. He might just make the comeback that we're looking for.
Exactly. I think that is the kind of gameplay we need to see. I really want the second leg to be more competitive. I really want a game which has high scoring goals, especially when I'm not playing. Even when I'm playing, I want high scoring goals. But yeah, less stress as a neutral, of course, when you see a when you're in that position. I think as a neutral, we're enjoying this game, and we just want goals flying in the Vyansh. We don't want to have to be able to see another sweaty leg which ends in a 0-0 draw, for example, which is very rare in FC 25 though.
Yep. We could have just watched the Champions League then. We want some action. We want crazy things to happen in the game. Just like the Bruno Fernandes goal, that the free kick one. I believe we need more of that, more action like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
And in the meanwhile, both the players look set. And these guys, Lokman, have played before. It was a draw, and I think Rahul won on penalties after that, prior to this tournament.
Yeah.
So during this tournament. So I feel Rahul has got it in his bag. He already has the previous experience, and he's looking very good in this game as well.
Yeah, he is actually, and I think that's exactly I would want to see from both these players, the same kind of intensity. I think that's what we would want for the viewers to enjoy as well. But Rahul has the lead, and we're about to start with the second. I'm just going to refresh the stream just so that it doesn't get delayed for all of you. Perfect. Now I think I'm on the right track as you, Divyansh. I was probably lagging behind.
Yep, you were like at least just a couple of seconds of lag, but. And here we see Graham Hansen on the right wing with the 97 rating, and the match starts if we have kickoff. So guys, we have Rahul kicking off from right to left in the black kit, and as usual, Ayush in the United kit from left to right.
Yeah, I think someone in the chat has said, can Rahul stream second leg? Unfortunately, Rahul does not have a setup and he's kind of alien to the streaming setup since not a lot of PC tournaments are streamed. So Ayush has been kind enough to be able to stream this for all of us to watch. And yeah, I think with the kind of start Ayush has always, from what I've seen in this third leg, fourth leg he's playing actually. He always starts really well. Butrainio has a chance. Twisting and turning inside the box. Screen times it, but what a save there from Buffon, honestly. Incredible.
And Ayush looks a bit up in this game. Again, a great cross. Not the connection he was looking for.
Yeah, Divyansh, if you could just refresh your stream, I think now you're sort of lagging behind because that happened.
I will do that.
That happened 10 years ago, the cross. So.
All right, I will. Just give me a second.
Let's try and be on the same page. Arunesh,
Yeah,
welcome
are
to
we
the
at?
stream. How's it
yeah.
going? Yeah, I think we're back on the same track.
Hmm.
Crytox, welcome to the stream,
Ball,
brother.
ball with Rooney.
How's it going? Good to see you, man. Crytox, it's so nice to see you back. Especially on YouTube, man. I think we're more accustomed on Twitch. My man was listening up on the stream. So the guy here, Divyansh, Crytox, he joined my Discord and he joined the voice call and he heard my voice. He's like, what are you doing? Are you casting some tournament? I was like, yes, please join the stream. He was listening in. Secret service things only.
Damn. We've got an
inside man. Violation
inside man here, yeah?
Violation of privacy, Crytox. What are you doing, my brother?
Violation of privacy on a public channel.
On a public channel, exactly. But great to have him, man. What an absolute gem of a guy, Crytox.
Well, welcome to the stream, my friend.
He's supported me so much.
Glad to have you here.
Yeah, man, he supported me so much throughout. Every time I've streamed and been there, what an absolute legend. But back to the game now. Rooney has a chance. Can he make the most of it? Xavi Simons another chance, and this time Ayush does not miss. Gets the second bite at the cherry, and a great
and
finish.
We have an equalizer in terms of aggregate. Look, Manu, we have an equalizer in terms of aggregate. It's 2-2.
It's 2-2 now, man. I think this is going to be a very close affair, as we really wanted it to be as a neutral. I think this is the kind of a game that we were hoping for, and that's exactly what we're seeing. Ayush coming back into this game with a beautiful equalizer. With, I wouldn't really say it was the best goal, but the build-up from Rooney was amazing. And sometimes all you need is like a deflection or like a second attempt at the goal to be able to do that. But the finish itself was pretty good actually, because it's not easy to finish those low-driven shots, especially when you're playing on precision shooting. I don't know if these guys are on precision shooting or not, but it's very tough to get the angle right. Meanwhile, Rahul on the attack with Foreman. Can he make the most of it? Nice skill over there. Tries to play a pass, but Ayush looks really determined. He looks really focused in this game, Divyansh, and I think now I can say, yeah, now I can say that he's much more focused, and Rahul sort of feels on the back seat. Oof. Great chance there, man.
And almost.
Never seen you on YouTube. Yeah,
Good
Ramesh, you will see me on YouTube more often now, and Twitch both. I'm still deciding what to do. So let's see what happens, bro. Let's see, but yeah, it's fun to be on YouTube, honestly. A lot of people have told me it's easier for people to come on the streams here, but I miss Twitch, man. I really do. But that was a good
You missed the
chance.
convenience of using it.
Yeah, I missed the convenience.
Yeah, it
of
was, and we'll try to bring Lokmanu more on YouTube, because we're gonna streaming on YouTube only, and if we collaborate more, which we definitely will, we'll see him more on YouTube, guys.
And at that being
So
said,
courtesy of
Divyan, sorry I'm interrupting you, but that's a penalty for Ayush. Can he score this with Bruno Fernandes?
We have
Top pins. Beautiful. Beautiful finish as always
Beautiful.
from Bruno Fernandes.
Composed, calm.
Yeah, incredible indeed.
Beautiful. Now 3-2 on aggregate. Ayush is leading. This is a surprising start to this game.
I mean, great stuff from Ayush to make a comeback and now leads the game. Bruno, of course, never seen him barely miss any penalty in FC as well. He's so composed in the game. Rahul has to sweat this one out. Last stages of the first half. Can he get the equalizer? He's trailing by a goal now on aggregate. Needs a big goal. Bale in a good position. Tries to go for a shot, but Ayush is literally there to block that attempt. 41st minute. This game is so intense, Divyansh. All we want is a goal from Rahul as neutrals for this game to be even more exciting. Gareth
And
Bale.
it feels as if Lokmanu that Rahul became a bit complacent after the win in the first leg, and on the other hand, Ayush just made sure that he doesn't lose his calmness even after the loss. He knows that he knew that he could make a comeback, and he did.
No,
So
absolutely.
it's great mentality from him.
Yeah, I think it's needed. I think you need that mentality to be able to come back into the game. If you don't play with a different approach, that's a chance for Rahul. Can he make the most of it? Bad mistake there from Ayush trying to force the pass through. He still gives the ball away. Rahul has to capitalize on this great dribbling. Plays it to Gareth Bale. Beautiful step overs. Furman, last chance of this half. Gareth Bale is in a good position. He tries too much, and Ayush was there. And I think with how the game is going right now, Rahul did try to attack really well here, Divyansh. But if you see that Ayush was so composed, and Rahul was sort of forcing it as well. I mean, you have the chance to go forward. He's sort of like doing a step over and coming back. It's kind of tough to be able to produce a chance from there because you're not being direct. You're being very, very complacent, very skeptical about your gameplay. And yeah, he's creating really well. There's one game is going to change everything. I think one goal is going to change everything in this game. If Rahul equalizes, then we have a game back on our hands. But if Ayush scores one more, then it's a long road ahead for Rahul to come back into this game.
I I completely agree with you, Lokmanu. Completely agreed. There we go. We have the second half that started now.
Yeah.
Again, if you can see Lokmanu very clearly, Vieira doing his job and Ayush proving to us that his pressing again can be very effective at times.
Yeah, I think that high pressing approach from Ayush has been really well. Zambrota now on the ball. Can he make the most out of it? Will look for a pass. Tries to play the pass to Xavi Simons. That cross. Great attempt there. But well defended once again from Rahul. Rahul now has the chance to break through on the counter attack. Great pass there to Johan Cruyff. Can he make the most of this? He's got Hansen supporting the run. Should have played that pass. Tries to keep the ball inside. Great cutback pass there from Hansen. Will she get the ball again inside the box? No, she doesn't. And once again, Ayush showing his composure. And now tries to attack one more time. Gravenberch. Butraenio. Once.
Ayush seems to have read the game very well. And then he learned from his mistakes in the first leg, I believe. He's doing too well now. Not letting him in at any point. And now we have Rahul on the attack with Hansen again.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just one of those instances where Rahul, after winning the game so well in the first leg, is sort of like lost focus, and Ayush, of course, upping his game. Showing Ayush has more experience though, because I remember now playing against Ayush a couple of times online as well, because since the crossplay is there, I remember the name Rooney Tunes, who has the ball now, has the chance to do something, but I do remember the team name. Great press there from Ayush. Can he make the most of this? Through ball. Xavi Simons plays it to Rooney, and what a goal that is. Ayush takes another goal away from
And a signature
Rahul,
celebration.
and the signature finish. He takes away that goal from him to come back into, That makes it 3-0 in the second leg. And a 2-goal advantage from Ayush despite losing the first leg. Another chance. Javi Simons on the break, cuts inside. Still has a chance to press for the ball. Rahul dealing with it effectively. Cruyff. Ayush has been so good in these situations to be able to press Rahul. So we're seeing, Divyansh, we're seeing Ayush doing what Rahul was doing in the first leg, cutting off those passing lanes.
Exactly.
And Ayush has been able to done that unless Johan Cruyff gets a chance. Not enough time, unfortunately, left for Rahul here. If he has to make a comeback, he has to score 2 goals, bro. He doesn't have a lot of time in this game. Butrainho once again gets away from the defender. Can Ayush seal this game off? He's going to look for a shot. Second ball. Nobody to capitalize on that. Rahul gets away with it. He has to score a goal before the 80th minute at least if he has any chance of making a comeback into this game, because 2 goals is a big deficit at this stage. Especially
with so much less time left.
Absolutely.
Again, tries to find the through ball with it. And Rooney on the ball. Again. Rooney presses as if he's there to take your life, I believe.
I mean, that's what we know him for. Rooney was always the machine of United. Every time he stepped onto the pitch, he used to run so much. That's exactly what he's doing. Bale now with a chance for Rahul. Can he make the most of it? Great finish there, and that's exactly what we needed as neutrals, because Johan Cruyff has scored the most important goal for Rahul before the
It's
80th
3-2
minute
on the
mark.
aggregate for the order. Exact.
Yeah,
And
Divyansh,
I was thinking about it.
could you actually say that aggregate score one more time for people watching?
The aggregate score now is 3-2. Ayush is winning. And I was gonna say this before, like when you were saying that things that are looking tough for Rahul right now. I was gonna say that if he scores one goal between 70 to 80 minutes, he might just have a chance. He just needs one more goal now, and he has enough time, I believe, to score that. And he's on the attack as well, and that's an offside
That's an
or not?
offside.
Yeah,
But
it is.
yeah, but the aggregate score is I think 4-3 if I'm not wrong, because the first leg ended 2-1 in Rahul's favour and Ayush has scored 3 goals in this game. So it is 4-3 that Ayush is leading on aggregate against
4-3.
Rahul. And if Rahul manages
Correct.
to equalize, then he might just push this game into the third leg, which will be quite interesting, because in the friendlies mode we don't have an aggregate scoreline feature, and we will have to watch the third leg, and that is going to be absolutely nerve-wracking, because that will go into extra time and penalties if that happens at all. Ayush just has to hold on to the lead that he has of 1 goal for the next 7 minutes in game time approximately, but he loses the ball again. Rahul now, Yaya Toure, Cruyff, Firmin. We've got Bale looking for that pass.
Charging down.
Great stuff there.
And Lokman, do you not think that Ayush has looked a bit nervy after the last goal was scored? He seems to have gotten off his game.
He has actually, and I think, sorry, my stream kind of lagged, and I think there's some issue with
Mine is cut.
live stream. Oh, it's unfortunate that Ayush's electricity is gone.
Just refresh it, Lokman. It's working now. Has he lost power?
He's lost power, unfortunately. Oh no. Seems like a problem now if the electricity is gone, because this is not something we had planned for, obviously,
Anticipated at all. At
at
all.
all. We're just gonna put some E-Champions League in the background in the meantime, so that you guys can still watch some FC action. Um, so it was the 87th minute, and Ayush was winning the game, and it's 85 actually, yeah. So we need to see what can be done here. Divyansh, I would like you to take the lead on this. Sort this out.
Yes. So what I feel, let's just take a 2 minute break. Let me just consult uh
Absolutely,
on
guys.
how to go forward with it.
Absolutely, boys. So
Yes.
we'll be back. We'll
Because
be back in a couple of minutes. We sort this out, and we'll be back. Very interesting game. It's unfortunate that this happened. Uh, just be back real quickly.
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Take my eyes open to force reality. Why can't you just let me eat my weight in glee? I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. Some days I feel skinnier than all the other days. Sometimes I can't tell if my body belongs to me. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
Alright, boys. So, really unfortunate that this has happened, that the power is gone for Ayush, and we don't know when it's going to be back. So, we can't proceed with the stream anymore and the finals. It's just really unfortunate because even if Ayush goes through, he will not be available to play the game unless the electricity comes back, and we don't want you guys to wait anymore. It's just sad, all these technical things that has happened. It usually doesn't happen on my streams. Barely it has ever happened. So I'm really sorry about the delay, guys. And for this unfortunate incident to happen. I know you guys were waiting for the finals. But thank you so much once again for tuning into the stream. We can't really do anything about it. It's just beyond our control. So we're just gonna hope that all of this gets sorted out for the next stream. None of this will happen again, and we're gonna do a much more professional stream, if I have to use the word, just like the old days. So this is unfortunate, but thank you so much to each and everyone for coming onto the stream, taking out time. It really means a lot. And I will be seeing you guys very soon with my own streams, which I'm planning, and we're gonna have some fun together, boys. So thank you once again to all the participants for playing this tournament, and a shout out to EFC Delhi NCR for hosting this tournament. And do subscribe to their YouTube channel because they'll be streaming a lot of their tournaments. And I can't wait to have more collaborations with them. So it's gonna be great. So once again, boys, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Have a good night. Have a great weekend ahead, and I will see you